Today we're going to talk about the latest upset for BMW and how it could actually negatively impact the brand. Unfortunately, brand new BMWs have been burning up across the globe. Find out which ones. Let's get into it now. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Mark with exoticcarplayplace. So let's start out by looking right here. What do we have behind me here? We have a bunch of X models here. There's an X7, we have an X5, and another X5. So three great SUVs. They all feature powerful engines. We've got the B58 tucked away in there. That's the M40i. We have the M50i here in the X7, and we have the X45e. They all look almost the same. They're from the same brethren. But how could it be this car is far less troubled than this vehicle? This vehicle here, of course, is the subject of the issues that we're talking about today. And what is it? What could that possibly be? Why this car can be relatively reliable, and yet this car will likely see a bunch of time in the shop coming up. Well, let's just take a look around. They both have 6-cylinder engines. Okay, great. They both have similar headlights and grills, and they both have, great sets of wheels. They're both from the X5 series. You'll notice as you pan around, let's take a closer look at the side. Beautiful new style by these X5s. They're absolutely beautiful vehicles. So let's cycle around. Wonderful vehicles. They've certainly grown in dimensions over past generations, but they're beautiful. What do we have here? We have the X-Drive, that's all-wheel drive, 40i, so that's the B58, 3-liter turbocharged engine, very powerful and economical. And of course, they put those engines in many of their models today. And over here, we have, if you look at the back end, beautiful. They've got this nice brushed aluminum tailpipes, nicely finished across the back. But here we have another X5 right here. As you can see, X5, and if you look at the bottom, finished a little differently. They've got even much more brash openings for the exhaust and a little bit of a different finishing. But there is a key difference. This one here, in fact, is an X-Drive 45e. So what does the E stand for? Well, the E in the generations of BMWs generally means it's a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. In other words, it uses extra battery power to give it a little extra boost. It regenerates, it's plug-in, but it gives you additional power and economy, of course, like most other hybrids on the market today. But how can this be a problem? This is a problem now because all of a sudden, earlier this year, one vehicle, an X5, was found to burn up. It was an X5, not too unlike this. It was discovered that vehicle self-destructed, essentially burned. Then there was another one and another one. So over the last few months, there was a few BMWs with the electric hybrid systems that were burning up. How could this be? Well, it's not unique to X5s. As a matter of fact, anything that's 2020 or 21, X5s, 45e, like we see right here. This is the 45e. You could also have a vehicle that's a 745 LE X-Drive or a 530e or as well an X3 or a 330. Anything with the E associated with it, or of course the i8, which we can see as well is also a hybrid, but they're hybrid supercar. Any of these vehicles that use this hybrid electric system have this potential problem because they utilize the Samsung batteries. These long-lasting batteries or these high-output batteries that allow the extra boost of energy, and it gives them that extra jam as well as provides a little extra economy. The downside with that happens to be, though, apparently during manufacturing, there was a flaw where they believed that there was some extra external debris wound up in the cells of the battery that created higher impedance, and as a result would initiate a fire. Now, did it happen to all of them? We're not sure yet, but apparently Samsung created a bunch of vehicles. These batteries landed in many BMWs across the planet, and this has contributed to fires internally. Now, NHTSA has already addressed this, and owners of these vehicles will likely be notified. However, the downside is what BMW is saying for now, do not plug your car in to charge it, as well as don't use sport mode or don't use the paddle shifters. These are modes that highly activate that system and of course draw on the battery or charging very quickly. Anytime you're applying a lot more load or charging it quickly is apparently when you're higher at risk. Now, don't take my word for it. Definitely want to check out NHTSA, but I thought today I should be compelled to let you guys know that there is a risk. If you've got yourself a 2020 or a 21 plug-in hybrid electric vehicle by BMW, that it's at risk and likely will see an NHTSA addressed communication. Hope that helps, everybody. Hey, if you like that and you want to learn more about the results of BMW using excessive amounts of plastic in their engine compartments. But anyway, find out more right here. Hope to see you real soon. Catch you then. Bye-bye.